Hello everybody, my name is Stephen Haas and welcome to my tutorial on how to submit assignments in various formats through the National Paralegal College system. Most assignments at NPC can be submitted through Word documents themselves and so are relatively simple. Sometimes, however, you're going to come across assignments that require PDFs, combinations of different files, things like that, and I want to give you a little bit of a tutorial on how to do that most efficiently. So for this example, we're going to pick Business Law Assignment number 2. Actually, I'm sorry, number 1. And this is a fictitious assignment. This is not a real assignment at NPC. But what I'm going to do here is I am going to assume that there are two elements to this assignment that we're submitting, as is actually true with Business Law Assignment number 1, for those of you who may have taken the course. Essentially, we're going to assume for the time being that this assignment would ask you to submit two elements, a letter element and an S corporation election form element. Now there are assignments in various NPC courses that do ask you to do these things, but we're going to assume for the time being that this assignment asks you to do both. So to get to the assignment, let's say I go to my course, Business Law and Bankruptcy. I should go to Assignments and Exams, find the course that I'm looking for, click on Assignments. And when I'm ready to submit my answer, of course you click this to view the question. Whenever you're ready to submit your answer, you normally are asked to browse to your particular assignment on your computer. Now normally, if your assignment is in one file, that would be very easy to do. Just browse to the particular file that you're looking for, wherever it is particularly on your computer, insert the file, click Upload, and away you go. The problem obviously arises when you want to submit elements of two different files, because the system will only let you submit one file at a time. So we're going to look at some workarounds and how to do that. First of all, let's look at an example of an assignment. This is my Word file with my assignment. Now this is probably not the actual assignment, but hey, let's assume that it is. If all of your different assignments are in Word files, then it's real easy. Just copy and paste them together, make them one file, and away you go. The question is, what happens if you also have something like a PDF? For example, let's say you were asked to fill out a Form 2553, which is an S corporation election form, a small business corporation election form. Over here, all I did was I Googled Form 2553, I found it at the IRS website, and I filled it in. Now with a PDF like this, unless you have special software, when you save a PDF like this, it is probably not going to save with all your information filled in. So this is what I do to make sure that when I save a document, I have the information filled in. And the key to that is making sure that you have a program on your computer that will allow you to print to PDF. Now, there are many, many of them out there. If you Google, for example, print to PDF, there are many different examples over here. The one that I happen to use is called Primo PDF. You can go to it, you can Google it, or you can just visit it from primopdf.com is the URL, and you can download it for free by clicking this button and then following the various prompts. I've already done this, so I'm not going to do it again, but it's a relatively painless download. The whole thing should take about 20 or 30 seconds, not a big deal. Once you have downloaded it, and you have a form like this, and you want to save this, just press Control-P. It should open up something like this, and for your destination, change it from, you'll probably have your default being your actual printer, but instead choose Primo PDF, which is right here on my computer, and your computer will be somewhere slightly different, and go ahead, click on Print, and it will give you this screen over here. It'll ask you to create a PDF. It'll ask you to save it at a particular point, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in that homework file, that special folder that I created for this purpose, and I'm going to call it, let's say, a Form 2553, because that's what it is, and there we go. It has created the PDF, and you can see that everything that I have typed in stays in the completed PDF. It's actually 4 pages long because there's other election information. If you'd have to fill this out, you could do it the exact same way. You could even though if I saved it on this document, on the IRS website, it would not have worked. Once I printed it to PDF, I got it to save with all the characters in there. Now we still have a little bit of an issue. You can see my homework folder that I just saved both documents to. We had the Word file. That was this Word file. I put it in this folder. I also put the 2553 in the same folder. That was this file. And of course the problem is when you submit it through the NPC system, you need to knock it down into one file, and they need to be the same format, obviously. You can't submit you can't just combine a doc with a PDF. So the way to do that is really just to turn the Word file into a PDF, or save the Word file as a PDF, and then combine them. And the way to do that is very simple. This is my Word file, as you'll recall. In Microsoft 2013, and probably in most other word processing forms as well, when you save something, when you click to save something, you have the option to save it as a Word file. That's the default. But you can also click on this menu, Save as Type, and click PDF. Of course, you can also use Primo PDF to print it as a PDF like we did before, but you shouldn't even need that. That shouldn't even be necessary. So I'm going to click Save, and now I have got a PDF of the same file. So now, if we go back to our folder, we've got two PDFs. We want to submit this one, and we want to submit that one. Well, can we combine them? The answer to that is actually very simple. You can combine them. And again, there are many programs that you can do that. You can just Google combine PDFs. The one that I use is PDF Merge, which comes out on top. And the way this works, you don't even have to download anything. All you need to do is browse to each folder. Just click Choose File, and I'm going to click this one. That's the first one. Then the second file over here, I am going to choose this one, and then I am going to click Merge, which is right over here. See, you don't have to download anything, and this will take a few seconds, nothing particularly long. I'll wait here with you as it loads. We see here it is, right here, and we can show in the folder, here's the merged document. So I'm going to copy that onto my clip. Again, I'm just going to save it in this folder. And if you notice over here, this is our merged document. If we open it, look what it looks like. It's one PDF file. It's got the original Word file that we had. And then as we scroll down, we've got the 2553 under it. So we've got the entire assignment combined. I'm going to change its name to, let's say, Full Business Law Assignment 1. I like to put underscores to make sure that I like to put underscores too because I don't like spaces in files. Sometimes that confuses computers. Okay, once we have this, we can go back to our National Paralegal College site. We can click Upload. Actually, well, whoops. Well, instead of Upload, we should click Choose File because and then. Excuse me, I had my previous one before, so I just clicked a new assignment. But anyway, so you can click Choose File, go to it. It should automatically browse to the last folder that you were looking at. So we can find our Full Business Law Assignment number 1. We can click Upload, and that should upload it into the system. And there we go. We have now successfully submitted our business law assignment. And of course we'll get this message, you have successfully uploaded your submission, and if you want to go ahead and take a look at it now in the NPC system, all you have to do is click on the magnifying glass. It will open it up in Turnitin, and we can see over here that we have the assignment that we submitted, the original letter, and the Form 2553, which is right over here. And if you have something more complicated to fill in, you can do it the same way, really just by creating a series of PDFs and combining them using PDF Merge. For example, if you're doing a bankruptcy petition, let's just say, and you have an Exhibit A, an Exhibit C, an Exhibit D, and all sorts of other things, each one you could fill out individually, and some of them are actually fillable PDFs, some of them are not fillable PDFs. You can fill them in with whatever information you need, obviously. You do, these have to be numbers. Anyway, again, I'm just filling in random numbers, obviously here. Once you're finished with a particular document, you can use this feature, but you don't even have to use the Save As feature. What you can do is you can use Primo PDF, same way as we did before. I'm going to press Control P. I'm going to leave my destination as Primo PDF, and I am going to click Print, and it will give me the same option as we had before to create a PDF, and I'm going to call this, let's say, Bankruptcy Schedule A or something like that. And the point is, and then of course it'll fill it in, and it will have all the materials that we put in. And once we're finished with all the schedules, it could be 5, it could be 10, it could be 20, there could be 20 of these schedules, there could be 20 of these documents, and it's really easy to combine them. All we have to do is just go back to PDF Merge, and you can even you can click on more files here. You can browse to each of the files individually. For example, we want to put in this, and put in that, and put in that, and put in that. We can put in as many of these files as we like. Just click on Merge, and this will take a little bit longer because of the fact that I had 4 different files, and it will create it as one big PDF. Okay, there it is, and see, this is our combined file, our combined one big file. Okay, so anyway, okay, this is the one we just uploaded, which had our 2553, had our letter, had our another 2553, I think, over 2 files that we uploaded. The bankruptcy schedule should be all the way down here. You see, it just merged them all, and once we have one big PDF file, we can submit them through the NPC system, like anything else. If you have scanned documents, do the same way. Most printers today, or many printers today, can certainly scan as PDFs. If you can't scan as a PDF, if you have to scan your work and it's handwritten, and you can't use a fill-in form online, what you can do is you can print that document as a PDF. If you have a JPEG, for example, if you have a non-PDF, let's say you have a JPEG on your computer. Let's say for whatever reason you need to submit these penguins as part of your assignment. So this is in JPEG. You can't combine it with PDFs quite yet, but you can simply print it to PDF using Primo PDF the same way. I'm just going to press Control P. I'll find Primo PDF. There it is. Click Print, and we get the same document as we saw before. We'll put it in the homework folder, and we'll call it Penguins. And we now have a PDF document of penguins. And so, for example, we've now got this penguin PDF, and we can combine as many of them and submit them through the system once we've done that.